The Trickster Gallery at Town Square offers Native American art, film screenings, and panel discussions for both friends and guests. With me now from the Trickster Gallery are Joe Pedlasic and Joe Yazzie. Guys, thanks for being on the program. Tell me a little bit about the Trickster Gallery. I mean, the name Trickster, how did it get the name Trickster Gallery?
Well, the Trickster Gallery, first, thanks for allowing us to be here and share a little bit about it. It's great to be in Schaumburg. Trickster Gallery comes from a cultural perspective of a spiritual teacher, and it's cross-cultural. So it's not only for the Native community, but it represents a lot of how we learn, and especially through the arts, so that when we see, the three of us could be looking at the same piece of art and see different things or be challenged in different ways. And that's where the Trickster comes in, is what you learn individually from it, and what it teaches you. What are you learning? What are you experiencing? It's not always a good thing. Sometimes it's more challenging than just a quick learning process.
Well, tell me a little bit about yourselves. I mean, who are you? What are you? What are you about? And you, Joe, I want to hear same from you.
So my name is Joe Pedlasic. I'm Ojibwe and Polish descent. My tribe is Lakota Ray Reservation in northern Wisconsin, and my Indian name to the creator is Muskudi Bijiki Bego Gabawe, which means buffalo who stands alone, leader of the people. That was given to me by an Ojibwe medicine man. I am from the Bear Clan and Medicine Lodge. I'm the executive director of the American Indian Center, which is the Trickster Gallery is the arts component and department of the American Indian Center, which is the oldest urban Indian center in the country.
That's in Chicago, isn't it?
That's in Chicago.
Okay, all right. Or Wilson Avenue, is that?
Yeah, it's 1630 West Wilson.
Okay, all right.
So a few miles away from Wrigley Field.
Well, I know where that is. Joe, what's your background?
I'm a Navajo. I'm all the way from New Mexico, Gallup. I've been here like 40 years going to school, and of course I worked for the newspaper for like 30 years as a graphic artist.
What newspaper?
Daily Herald.
Oh, okay.
But recently, when I retired, I decided to bring everything back, my artwork. So that's how I got involved with the Trickster Gallery. And I've been shown off and on for, we've been there 4 years, and we're probably having a good success,
Is this your work here?
Yes, that one is one of my pieces. It's an Apache spirit dancers. Recently, I just did that, kind of like a quick sketch on my computer, and I do a lot of it on my computer because it's kind of like something that I learned while I was working for the Herald, and it's just one of the pieces that I like, and probably I'll do a lot more.
Well, tell me about the building itself, where you're located at the Town Square, and some of the activities that take place there.
Well, in the Town Square, it's an ideal location, right across from the library and the mall, all the activity that's happening. But we work with school kids, so we're excited about the tour and the educational opportunities we share with the kids and teachers. But we also do artist talk series. We also have a book club now, so we've expanded to a few new projects based on the input of people in Schaumburg and what they'd like to learn about. A beading circle will be starting soon, so I don't have the patience for it, but the intricate beadwork and design. But we create a lot of opportunity for artists that typically you wouldn't see in there's a lot of unique, wonderful art for both from Native artists, and now what we're doing is we were recently accepted by the Smithsonian to host their exhibits.
I was going to ask you about that. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's very exciting. It was a huge honor for us, and thanks to the village and everything that they've done with the building, it was a great teamwork to make that happen.
Now, what is that going to happen? What does that entail now?
So in May of 2010, because of the Trickster Gallery, and it is a cross-cultural, in our partnership with the Filipino community, they're celebrating a 100th anniversary of them coming to the United States. and the Smithsonian has an exhibit on that. So we're going to host that exhibit. Now that we were certified and
That's just the first of a number of exhibits, I would imagine.
right, first of many, because that puts us into a new category of being able to host really top-notch exhibits in Schaumburg here.
Well, that's exciting. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Not just just Native American, but you mentioned the Filipino community, and then after that, there'll be some other exhibits of note that'll be coming.
Right, because we feel it's important for us to share who we are as Native people, but we're all living together, and it's a great way to blend in who we are and how we can all do things together, and sharing it through the arts.
How many tribes are represented over there at the Trickster Gallery?
There's probably at our gatherings, there's about 100 different tribes that are represented. Illinois and the representation of the Indian Center is a multicultural or multi-tribal. The original name was the American Indian Center of All Tribes when it was conceived in 1953. So we still do that, and Illinois is one of the few states with no reservation land. Okay. So we kind of act as that homeland for our people.
Well, you show films there too, don't you?
Oh, we do. Every Friday night we have film nights. So it's about exploring and sharing the variety of native films.
And how does somebody, if they want to come to see a film, what do they do? They just show up at the door and...
they can come. They can always call or visit us on our website.
Is there a charge for that?
It's a $5 charge.
Okay.
It's a suggested donation, and that's just to help.
And you saw artifacts there too as well, don't you? It's like you have a shop and...
We do. We have a gift shop that's made up of the artists, and around the country now. So we're getting, people like Joe Yazzie and artists from around the country have. Now started to work with us to display the stuff.
Well, Joe.
Okay.
Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the program. There's an actual working farm in Schaumburg, and it's open to the public. That's next. Stay with us.